Okay, so life can be busy with work and goals. We're constantly striving to achieve things and grow, but every now and then it's important to envision how we'd want to feel when we look back at our lives. Maybe even what we want to be remembered for. So here's a quick and interesting concept that might get you thinking. It's called the Gravestone Technique. This was inspired by Dr. Jim Loehr, a world-renowned performance psychologist and author.
More important than the chase to the top is who is the person becoming as a consequence of that chase.
He shared the value of taking the time, potentially several hours, to seriously contemplate 6 words that you would want to have on your tombstone that would define you. Sure, it can sound morbid, but it can help inform and give you perspective on what truly matters to you. The basic idea is that you don't want to spend years and years doing something that will leave you empty and unfulfilled.
I'm so sorry. I failed you.
Many of us might even spend time thinking about our legacy. So what would be those qualities that would define you? When I think of qualities that I'd want to be remembered for, I'd like to be someone who was compassionate and generous and disciplined and inspirational, among some other things. This helps inform my choices on a day-to-day basis, which eventually compounds to the overall memory of me as a person. That's what you can try and do as well with qualities that you value.
He's the biggest man I've ever seen. I wouldn't want to fight him.
That's why no one will remember your name.
We do tend to get swept up in chasing accolades or money and the general rat race of life. But when it's all said and done, who would we have impacted and how would we have made them feel? There's a great quote from Maya Angelou, who said, "People will forget what you said. They will forget what you did. But people will never forget how you made them feel." Now, once you have those 6 words on your tombstone, you don't automatically just become all of those things. That's why there needs to be a plan or action items that you can do to get closer to that vision of who you want to be. One way that I like to approach this is through the use of role models or mentors. Role models for me tend to be those individuals whose legacy I would like to replicate and character I would want to emulate. And so reverse engineering how those people got to become who they are is always a good place to start. This is even better if you can find a mentor who can guide you and share wisdom or practical tips along your journey. All of this is to help bring to life those qualities that would define you. The other way to approach this is to imagine what we would ultimately want to be in terms of our relationships with people. A helpful way to understand this is to think of what you'd hope people would say about you at your funeral when it's all said and done. For most people, this tends to be things like loving parent or spouse, inspirational educator, creative artist and entertainer, etc. When you know the things you'd want to be from a relationship standpoint, you could start to put the pieces in place to live up to that overall mission. We all have goals and objectives for our days and years, but we sometimes skip over envisioning what the vision for our life would be. We haven't taken the time to consider our ultimate end goal, how we want to be remembered. Each choice we make lays a brick in our legacy. Choice by choice, we are defining ourselves. We're building the future version of ourselves. And I hope this helps. If you enjoy more existential musings just like this, subscribe to the channel for more videos from me and check out this playlist right here. See you next time. Bye-bye.